Well, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Well, I'm gonna kind of show you what we got going on here at the house. We got 300 hollow block. We got a big pile of dirt. We've got a niece over there and a dog over here just chewing on a bone. And what we got here is a trench that's being dug because we're going to put a wall here. So we're going to get rid of the chain link fence, or the cyclone fence as they call it here. And we're going to put up a wall similar to, let me see if I can come back around. Similar to something like this, but not the same, not quite the same thing. It'll be similar to where you have the pillar here, You got the right down here. You got the hollow block wall, and then right here will be something else. In talking with my wife, what we decided was to have it like something like this, but let me back up. Something like this, but instead of chain link, be more iron posts here with the cross rail and with the top rails and all that stuff. That's what we've decided we wanted to do. Now, what happens when we finally get to that point, who knows what will happen. But that's what we were going to do. And we're doing this because we need a little more privacy. And also what we're going to do here for the gate, because the original gate was only about 6 feet from here to the end over here, from where I'm at. So we're going to widen it up. We're going to widen it up to about 12 feet, which will put it right about here where I'm standing, and go all the way to that post right there. So we're going to put a gate in. It's going to be that big. And the reason we're doing it is the original gate, which has been torn down, was originally built for a tricycle here, that size. And most, if you look at anybody's, most of the people here in the barangay, if you look at their driveways where they come from the barangay road, they're built specifically for tricycles and motorcycles. That's why they're so small. They won't be able to accommodate an SUV or a car. For example, my neighbor next door to me, his son has a Suzuki that he drives, and it's a pretty decent size sedan, and it barely fits into his driveway. And you don't want to tear up your mirrors if you happen to be just off a little bit. So for us to get this SUV, and we're planning on getting another one within maybe the next month or so, we're going to get another car. And so we got all this planning going on in order to make it accessible for the vehicles, because we're keeping both of these. We're going to keep this one, and we're going to keep the new one. We're going to go ahead and probably let my in-laws keep that car right here, and then we'll take the new one. And so, but that's why we're building this like this. So all of this is going to come down. The trees here are going to come down, or at least the big tall ones are going to come down. The little ones, I think they're going to keep the little ones. So all of this, actually, to be honest with you, it's going to be more like this. But the wall itself won't be quite that high, I don't think. I don't think this is going to be designed to, the actual cement wall is going to be quite that high. I think there'll be the ironwork will go higher. And I think that's how we're going to be done. And but yeah, we got to do it because we need the privacy. And you know, people can literally climb over this fence in the middle of the night, and we just don't want that happening. So, and all this stuff, we're going to be getting rid of all of this. We've already added something like 5 or 6 piles of dirt that we have back over here. Right here. We've already added 5 or 6 of them to fill in this whole area because it's not level. It wasn't level, and during the rainy season, you know, you can be standing up knee high in water, and it was very hard to drain out, and the drain was always getting clogged over here, right in there. That's where it would drain out. But we're going to be getting all that fixed. We're going to have the hole through the wall that will go into the drain. That's the drain right there next to the road. So it will drain out on us. It won't always be full of water. But anyways, that's it, guys. And just wanted to let you know what we're doing. Here's the house. And I'm going to probably be emptying out this phone of all pictures and videos shortly, so that I can start recording again and without having to go live all the time. But thank you for watching. You know, if you keep watching this channel, things are going to be happening. We got other things going on. We got this here that's going to be taking place. We got our anniversary coming up. We've also got birthday parties that's going to be happening, and of course all of that will be here. Finishing up the work on the house, you know, that needs to be finished up, and make it better. We're going to paint the whole outside of the house, and we got to get new gutters because some of them are already rusting through. So we're going to have to get new gutters, and going to build a new carport area so that we could accommodate an SUV. Look how close to the top it is up there. Yeah. But anyway, just keep watching what's going on, and we got other things happening. Well, we need your prayers. Because we are pastoring a church. It's 2 hours away from us, right next to the coast, and turn this around. Right next to the coast, and it's a big logistical issue for that area. What we need is a small multi-cab van that we want to take up there and use it for picking up people on Sunday mornings. have one of the men be the driver of it, and he can pick people up on Sunday mornings as needed. We have probably close to 20 people and another barangay that come to our church, and that's like 5 or 6 kilometers away. And like most of the people that are up in the area, they're kind of on the poor side. And it's not saying anything bad about it. It's just the way it is. They're farmers, so they don't have any money until they get harvest time, and that's just generally every 4 to 5 months. They might get a paycheck or something, and most of them are sharecroppers, and they don't actually own the land. So it's so they rarely have money, and so for them to be able to hire somebody to be able to take them to back and forth to church and stuff like that, that's a no-go. We need, as a church body, we need to take care of our own people. And so what we're looking for is a multi-cab van. And if you're here in the Philippines, you've seen them. They drive from municipality to municipality, and they take people back and forth. That's what we're looking for. It's something like that, so that we can be able to get our people from the other barangays over to the church in the mornings. Because what is happening is that we arrive right at about 9 o'clock, just as we're getting ready for our Sunday school. Just a few minutes before that, we got to come in, we got to set up. And while that's going on, and my wife taking charge of everything like that, I get in the car and I go and pick these people up. Of course, then they're not always ready to go, so you gotta sit there and wait. And then we bring them back to church, and then after our church social event after service, we take them back home. And because my brother-in-law Arnell also is a farmer, so he's got to come out here and check the fields that he's working, and also the animals like cows. You got to make sure they got water and things like that. So we have to come back before it gets dark, so that can be done. So there's a lot that's got. If we had this multi-cab van, and I'll do another video on it, especially so people can see what I'm talking about. I have one next to me so that everybody can see. We had one of those, would be able to it would be able to take pick people up and take them back home after church on Sundays. And also I was thinking, say, like maybe like on a Wednesday or whatever day is marketing day there in Abalug. Here in Gataran, where we live, it's on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So on one of those days that it's marketing days, they can use the church van to take the ladies to go marketing, to go grocery shopping, basically. They take them all there to go grocery shopping. They don't have to pay for gas or pay for a way to get there. They can all go at the same time. And, not only is it fellowship time for them, but it's also, a free ride for them to be able to go do that. I think that would be a great idea. So, but pray for us on that as we're looking around. They cost about, a good used one would cost about 300K pesos, which is about, it's about $6,000. So I'm not asking for money. I'm not. I'm not asking. I'm not going to beg you for money or anything like that. Ask that you just pray about it, so that we can, you know, get the means to be able to get one of these things for the church, and we kind of really need it because I'm not getting back until well after the Sunday school has started, and almost time for church service to start, and then of course I've got to do my setup and everything for being there, and this way we can already get them picked up early and have them brought early, and they don't have to wait because my wife is the actual pastora to the church. They don't have to wait till she's finished with all her counselings and other things that need to be taking place while we're there, and everything. So if you just pray about it, this is something we do need, and also on a personal thing, what we also need is that we need an electric pump for the well, and not only an electric pump but also a pressure tank with filters, and that would go right. Let me turn this back around. You can see right here, it would go right here. We have a well in the back. It's a hand pump, but we're getting to the point where we actually need running water, and so we're going to place it right here. Please pray for that also. Again, I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying this is what we need, and pray that we can get a good, reasonable price on getting another well dug, as well as getting all the things that we need to make it work so we can have running water instead of using a hand pump. And I want to thank every single one of you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will get in touch with you again as we build this wall, and you get to see how it's being done. And thank you.